Ugh. Oh.
The Crimson Chin.
Okay. So my husband went to a bachelor party this past weekend for his best friend. Well, he's not getting married. He's just going for his best friend. While in a bar, he apparently asked this friendly girl to flash their party. It's just some random bar. Okay. At least that's what he told me initially. Then he lets it slip that there is a video of the ordeal saved on his phone, and then it comes out that some of the guys actually touched her boobs, and then eventually it comes out that he in fact touched her boobs. So then I see the video, and I'm honestly not sure if he just touched her boobs or if he full on motorboated her, because the screen cuts out when he goes in to do whatever he did. Probably some nipple sucking too. But the hand his phone is in sure shakes around a lot. And the video does show his friends full on twisting her nipples. Oh my god, I was right. And one of them actually does motorboat her. Mind you, this all took place in an arcade bar. Out in the general public. Not in a strip club, nor with a stripper. Am I the asshole for feeling disrespected that my husband was the one to initiate and carry out all this? This has to be fucking fake.
Yeah, why don't you ask him what actually happened, and then he tells you the truth, or he doesn't.
This is so.
And then you know, and then you break up with him.
Right.
No. Go on Reddit.
I hope this story is true just to know that some people are having that much fun.
Yeah, why don't we go to arcade bars, boys?
Yeah,
Well, if this is what's happening there, I would love to go.
for real.
Yeah,
You're at the bar, you touch a couple ladies. It's just
call me old fashioned, but motorboating another woman, I don't know.
Girl, run! If he's gonna do that to someone at an arcade, there's no telling what he's capable of.
Next, he's gonna be flicking beans at the Chili's.
You want to get a divorce over touching a boob?
No talking first.
I mean, that's a fair point, but
I mean, he was just touching the boob. I mean, if he's motorboating, sure, but just touching the boob, come on.
Listen, if his tongue was on a nipple, it's a different story. If he's just touching the boob, it's different. It's fine.
Your man's a pig, okay?
Yeah, no
That's how
kidding.
that works. Like, your man's at a titty bar getting titties? That's what he's there for.
Yeah, that's literally the
Man's
point.
at an arcade bar? Ooh.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing with bachelor parties. If it's at a strip club, you be like, "Hey, girlfriend, how do you feel about me going to this strip club?" And then she's like, "I don't like it, but you gotta behave yourself." And then it's a whole thing. But it's if you're just going to arcade, you're not gonna be like, "Hey, listen, don't motorboat any girls while you're there." Am I the asshole for touching my teacher by mistake? This happened 5 years ago, so they've been stewing with it for a while.
I'm tugging at my collar at this point. I'm the asshole for touching my teacher by mistake. This happened 5 years ago, but I still remember it every once in a while, and I just still cringe from it. I didn't get proper closure, so I came here to end this.
What are we, babe?
5 years ago, back in the first year of high school, my chemistry teacher was walking near my table, and I wasn't paying any attention to my arm position, which made my knee penetrate/touch his belly in a moment of 2 seconds. It looked a bit painful. I don't know. I then said, "Oh, sorry," and he said, "Oh, it's okay, William. Don't worry about it." Some of my classmates gave me strange looks and teased me about it, which made me regret it so hard, even though I didn't do it intentionally. Everything was super normal after that. Do I have to keep reading this? This guy's a fucking idiot. Nobody cares. It was an accident. Genuinely, should I keep going?
Yeah, finish it off.
It was normal after that. Nobody ever mentioned it after that, but I still feel like I made a mistake. Seriously, touching teachers and authority figures kind of makes me cringe and feel bad. Am I the asshole?
Yes.
Every comment better be "You are the
Oh
asshole."
my god.
Wait, so how did
No.
he touch him?
It seems like his
Just-
knee
he-
accidentally hit his belly button.
This is so stupid. Who cares? Why do you care about this 5 years later?
Oh my god.
You
Not the
poked into him
asshole,
on
it was an
accident. That was the end of it.
No asshole here. It was simply a mistake. This is so stupid. This is the most self-conscious kid. All right, we got another short one, guys.
Oh no.
Am I the asshole for joking with my wife about not being ready for sundress season?
It depends, him or her.
I can read this one.
All right, go for it.
Thank you.
My wife overheard me and my friends joking around when we were playing video games. It's just gamer talk.
Babe,
I joke that I can't wait for sundress season to be here. They must be from like England or something.
so, what does that mean?
Have you ever had anyone call something a sundress in the US?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard sundresses a lot.
yeah. Sundress
Okay.
is not
Never
uncommon.
mind.
Sundress.
After that,
Josh lives under a rock.
He's like, fuck, you better keep reading.
after that,
Foreigner.
Josh
They-
is the asshole.
they left. She told me to take her shopping. I asked her why, and she said to buy a sundress because it's almost
Aw.
sundress season.
That's really cute.
That's so nice.
That's actually really
I
cute.
jokingly said she wasn't ready.
Oh,
You
He
asshole.
was offended by it. Not much else to say other than that if I'm the asshole for cracking a joke at that, because she's made a bigger deal out of it than what I thought.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
For the record,
Yeah, go.
Anyway, for
Finish
the
that.
record, my wife is probably overweight, but I'm not an idiot and didn't tell her that.
what does he
Good
mean?
job, man. Good on you.
Probably.
Good on you, bro.
Husband of the year.
Well, at least he's
What
not
the
an
fuck?
idiot.
This makes me so mad.
This makes
She's
me so-
like the nicest
You're the
fucking wife
asshole.
ever.
Yeah, this is like
She
the cutest
literally-
wife of all time. He just like overheard
Yeah,
her
she-
friends talking.
Like
Devin,
about
you
something he likes.
he for sure is the asshole.
Oh yeah.
That's so horrible. What an asshole.
What a fucking dick. This one like actually made me
58
upset.
comments.
Like that's crazy.
You shouldn't be
That makes
joking about
me
your wife's
sad.
Like his
body.
wife, that was so cute. Like she overheard him.
Yeah, she's like, take me to the store. We're gonna go buy a sundress, and he's just like, yeah, right.
Yeah, fatty.
You're not ready for that.
You sure about that one, babe?
It's so fucked up.
I'm not gonna call you overweight. I'm not dumb. What an idiot.
And literally, the probably my wife's overweight is like, what an insane way to end that.
That's the icing
Yeah.
on the shit cake.
Like, you could have not included that sentence. And, like,
Yeah.
you still would have been, like, an idiot and, like, a bad husband and an asshole. But, like,
I want to know how old
Yeah,
this guy
yeah,
is. Like, hopefully he's just like an old asshole or some shit like that. He's not like an up and coming young timer.
I could see it being the other
he's
way.
18 years old.
This looks like shit.
I hate that.
Okay, I'll read it. Hold on.
That's crazy. Landlords are illegal.
Our landlord has told us he wants to terminate our lease because he doesn't want to rent to us with children. When we signed our lease, we listed our children on the lease. Didn't hide the fact that we had children, but he didn't read over the lease once the rental company sent it to him. Over the year, we have had no complaints, never late on rent, no noise
year.
issues, no complaints from anyone. He called us and told us he wants us to move because of our children. He said he
Dad.
would never rent to a family, and he's nervous our children are going to cause too much noise for the tenants below us. However, we've never had an issue or complaint before. This is like the third time they've said that. What can we do? Is he allowed to terminate lease even though it's discriminatory?
No, that's so illegal.
Yo, they're in Chicago.
Yeah, I just saw that. If they've been in there for no, that's crazy. That's like insane. I was gonna say if you wanted to write back to them, no, that's illegal.
Yeah, no.
Absolutely. That's like crazy. I hope everybody in the Chicago has its own fit. Yeah, Chicago's also super liberal.
Yeah.
So like, that's nuts.
Yeah, no, this is the first one when we got on here, so many people already are gonna say exactly what you're saying. Whoa, this is long. Oh my god.
Wait, what's the text? What's the top? Jesus.
Holy fuck.
Dog ate sand while out with walk. What?
Dog
wait.
ate your mama.
Does anyone want to give this a go, or should I do it?
Oh, I got you.
Okay.
My dog went out with the walker. Coincidentally, my last boss just left walking for her last month to work at a vet. Oh, just left walking. Okay, whatever. On the evening of Friday, April 15th, she sent pictures of them in the woods and near the river. That night, my 7-year-old dog vomited, was so restless, uncomfortable, hot, and shaking, twitching, that I ended up taking him to the pet ER at 2:30 a.m. Oh my god. They really did not need to specify pet ER.
Yeah.
They did X-rays which showed a granular type substance consistent with sand in his intestines. How much sand did he eat? Took him home to see if anything passes. It did not. Brought him back at 10 a.m. Saturday for more X-rays, showing it didn't move much. Radiologist noted the sphere of sand impaction, which may not pass without surgical intervention. A very difficult surgery to be avoided because of the risk of sand contaminating the other insides. Oh my god. I had to leave him there to have IV fluids with laxatives pumped in. Third X-ray shows it was moving. Kept him there with laxatives going until he started pooping it out, which was 12 p.m. Sunday. So about 40 hours between ingestion and defecation, with 20 plus of those hours on fluids and laxatives before excreting a moderate amount of sand.
Jesus.
Total bill is $1,600. That's not bad. Like
No.
that's actually not bad at all.
Not bad for what was like explained.
No, not. I was expecting like over 10 grand for a vet
Right.
visit. Yeah. From weighing him that weekend and a few times since, it seems he ate at least 2 pounds of sand. Okay,
Dumb dog.
given that information, I have comments. I had
Silly
spoken with
dog.
yeah, silly dog. I had
Dumbass
spoken
mutt.
with my dog walker on Saturday morning between vet visits. Called to see if she had remembered anything weird the night previous. She had taken him to the river, an area with sand, but did not notice him eating any. Just digging a hole that she told him to stop. He has never ever eaten anything he isn't supposed to, including pizza and sandwiches left at eye level. He's not once shown interest in eating trash, sticks, or anything that is not edible. But somehow he ate sand when out with her. I later texted her a question about her insurance, which she never replied to. I sent the walker an email today saying, lying. What? Then I am not mad at her. I understand dog things happen, and I hope we can still be friends and walk dogs, but that I would appreciate if she submitted my bills to her insurance, stating I don't think it was an overreaction to seek medical attention and included the doctor radiologist notes. It was my understanding that my insurance is there to cover unforeseen circumstances on both of our sides, but I don't know the specifies or what kinds of situations are covered. Let me tell you, she flipped the fuck out, told me, you're accusing me of putting sand in your dog's mouth? I told you to eat anything. He was digging a few holes. You're the one who wants him going off leash everywhere. He was fine and running around and was perfect when I dropped him off. It's so unfair of you to say that I did this to your dog on purpose. She really kept putting the words accusing on purpose and deliberately in my mouth. I explained multiple times that was not what I was saying. I was trying to ask if it was the situation covered by her insurance, since something happened to my dog while he was under her care that led him to need medical attention. He told me she asked her vet friends and they say I overreacted. Kept telling me I let PetSmart take my money and have let him just poop it out.
Oh, you
I
good?
let PetSmart take my money. How can you know nothing about the situation? Especially since I was in constant contact with my new boss, a literal veterinarian who owns a practice, was looking at the X-rays and who agreed I was doing the right thing and was okaying everything the ER did. My vet work is closed on the weekends for those asking why I didn't go there, but the dog walker was not letting it go that I was trying to stick her with the bill. And I need to deal with it because that's what the dog owner is. TLDR, what does that mean?
Too long didn't read. So if you didn't read any of that and wanted to know what the fuck they were talking about.
Oh. So my question is, if my dog ate several pounds of sand while under the care of a dog walker and up his everywhere, I'm wondering if she turned suddenly because she doesn't have insurance and doesn't want to get caught. Okay, I'm not gonna read the TLDR because we literally read that.
Yeah.
We literally, number one, this lady is a fucking nut job. Well, maybe not a nut job because like you know me, I'm a crazy pet parent, like insane. But like that's not number one. For a dog to eat 2 pounds of sand, Dev, don't you think like that would take some time?
Two fucking pounds is so much. Like
That's a lot.
Like, this fucking dog walker was literally just like, because it said somewhere up here that she was like, that the dog was off leash or whatever, so she was just like at the beach, like letting this dog dick around and dig holes, and while digging holes, it was just like taking in gallons of sand. Like, I guarantee that's what was happening.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what happened. But like, the dog walker needs to chill. But then again, so this lady is like, I don't really think that a dog walker should be having to give insurance. Like,
Yeah, I don't think that the
Dog
poster.
walker.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I just also feel like this entire thing is kind of stupid because like like I get that this is literally legal advice, right? But but don't maybe don't hire some random person to walk your dog for you. Like, I don't know. Also, why is Luffy teaming up with Remy Bucksaplenty?
Why do you know these characters' names?
Today I fucked up by following my heart and calling my crush. Hi, I, 21 female, usually just read stuff on Reddit. I'm more of a ghost Redditor, whatever that means. I never thought that my first ever post would be this, but I'm so overwhelmed with sadness and heartbreak, I need to let it out somehow, and show everyone my ghost fucking Reddit profile. What's her name? For context, there was a guy I was seeing, and things were going well. It was almost like a dream. We see each other frequently, communicate with ease, and before I even release, I think realize,
Just let her.
I've slowly started to fall in love. I was hoping to deepen that, to deepen what we have and call it a relationship with the way everything was going. I'm sorry, I'm going to cut it off right here. She's wrong because you don't fall in love with someone before you talk to them or are in a relationship with them. That's not how it works.
No, that's called, mental illness.
It's just like having a huge crush. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it mental illness, but, infatuation for sure.
Right. We weren't able to see each other or talk too much for the last 2 to 3 weeks because I was out of town and he had final exams. Well, I'm back and I missed him so naturally. We need some punctuation. So naturally, I called him. He answers. We exchange. I miss yous. I'm having butterflies in my stomach and waiting for him to set a date. Here's the fuck up. He tells me he's with his girlfriend. I hear him kissing her.
Ooh.
I was stunned, devastated. In that moment, I felt like I woke up from the sweetest dream I've ever had. I couldn't think nor speak. I just said, "Oh well, have fun, I guess," then hung up. While I was crying my eyes out, he texted and called me several times. I finally picked up the phone. He said that it all happened way too quickly and that he doesn't know what to tell. I told him we should talk face to face, and I'm not in the right state of mind to talk right now.
I'm confused.
I love him very dearly, and it hurts like hell. I'm not even mad, just heartbroken. It sucks that what felt like something so special to me was so easy to toss aside for him. I don't know how to confront him without breaking down. It sounds like she didn't fuck up. It sounds like he fucked her up.
Okay, it also sounds like we're talking about crushes here. So I don't think the word heartbroken and crushes can be in the same sentence.
Yeah, it sounds like they were literally just hanging out and talking.
And she was a side piece who got way too attached.
Yeah.
And fucking figure shit out, girl.
We're a side piece, you bitch.
I mean, am I wrong here? That's what she is.
I kind of agree. Yikes, that's rough, buddy. It'll get better with time. It's still gonna be a bitch, though. Well, Miss Miley Cyrus was right. Nothing really breaks like a heart.
Stop. I just hit my jetpack!
Miley Cyrus was right.
Miley Cyrus was so right.
So today I had a minor surgery. It is called venous ablation. Here's some background info. I am vasovagal. I don't know if I said that right. I have no idea if I'm spelling that correctly.
What?
It's almost as if you have Google at your fingertips while you're typing this.
Almost like you are what that is. So shouldn't you know how to spell it?
Yeah, read your doctor medical fucking profile or whatever.
But it means that I pass out during medical things. Even something as simple as getting my blood drawn. There's a good chance I may pass out.
Oh, I thought he was a doctor.
Other information. They gave me a Valium before the procedure to calm me down. This was my first time taking Valium, and I'll admit it affected me in a weird way. Can spell Valium perfectly, by the way. It was a little bit like having a beer or two. I kind of lost my ability to filter my speech. And another thing, I try to deal with stressful situations with humor. Okay, so on the table during the procedure, I was trying to tell jokes. Maybe one or two were actually funny, but I remember a few things I said that were meant as jokes that did not land as jokes. For example, they said I would feel a small sting. While showing me a needle that was about 6 inches long, I chuckled and said, "Small sting my ass." Another thing I remember was my husband was in the room. They let him because he works in this particular section of the medical field. Anyway, he said something like, "You're okay." And my response was, "Fuck you!" He laughed, but the doctor and nurses did not. Granted, they were focused on what they were doing, but these were 2 of probably 4 inappropriate things I said during the procedure, so naturally I'm mortified by my behavior. I apologized, of course, and said that I was really grateful for them despite my foul language. Anyway, I go home and I'm resting up, and I got a phone call from their office. I'm scheduled to have another procedure tomorrow. They called me to tell me they want to cancel the procedure tomorrow and reassess at my follow-up appointment. These procedures have been scheduled for months. It seems strange to me that they want to cancel it, so I'm thinking that my potty mouth upset them and now they want to discharge me from their practice for my behavior. I hope I'm wrong, but their office is closed now, and I'm going to call in the morning and apologize profusely. Hopefully I'm wrong, and there's another reason they wanted to cancel it. I feel like a jerk.
What?
I'd be surprised if they wanted to cancel over the words, but
Yeah.
I think this person is maybe just overthinking,
Yeah.
not in a bad way, but is just maybe more worried than they should be.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think I agree with that second comment. Medical field people probably hear a lot worse and see all sorts of things, and
Right.
I would
and-
be shocked. Like, it would have to be something really like problematic for them to not want you back. You see that Deku?
Where? Oh my god, this is shit. Oh no. Oh no.
I, 19 male, let my roommate finger my girlfriend, 18 female, and I slightly regret it now. I posted about this opportunity last week. It's in my post history. After debating, I decided to agree to it, and it happened on Saturday. Now I feel conflicted about it with a hint of regret.
Let's look at his post history.
That's it. That's all. Oh yeah, let's check the post history. Yeah.
Off my chest.
I think I'm gonna let somebody finger my girlfriend.
Slutty confessions.
Ah, you fucked
Oh,
up,
you
man.
fucked him up. I guess just don't allow that again. We live and learn.
True.
What's going on?
Walking in on them and actually seeing it.
Oh, here it is. Okay, here it is. I, 19-year-old man, have the opportunity to eat up my roommate's girlfriend.
It was a trade deal.
Who I've always thought is gorgeous. In return, he would finger my girlfriend. What do I do?
In return.
It was discussed the other day while hanging out and smoking. Oh, they're reefer addicts, idiots. I'm really intrigued because I've known his girlfriend since middle school. That's kind of creepy. I've always found her drop dead gorgeous. She also smells heavenly. So I would love to spend a night with my head between her thighs. On the other hand, I love my girlfriend and enjoy her exclusivity we've had. Not sure how I'd feel after having another guy finger her. What to do? Well, I guess we found out.
It's almost like you should consult the girls also. It's like 2 guys talking about, like, you want to swap girlfriends like they're just like dolls. Not to be like the overly feminist, but just like it feels gross talking about let's just swap our girlfriends. What's the worst that can happen?
Well, yes, of course.
But yeah, that's just on that, dude.